these wings is we've done all this new edging and so on, but one of the problems with them is they're quite flimsy, as you can see, and there tends to be an awful lot of movement in them. And now you can see we put some lead load in there, but trying to hold it, and it's extremely flimsy. So what I'm going to do is make a metal buck. Now normally a buck is used made of wood to form aluminium or sheet steel or whatever, but the idea is to make a buck or a stand so that we can work on it. So what I've got here is some steel. I've already had it cut. Paid €26 for all of this stuff. So I'm marking it up now. What we're going to do is we'll make a base on it. As you can see here, it's not lined up yet, but we'll weld that base first, and then we're going to have uprights so that this is so this wing is at working height. So it'll be 115 centimeters high, and then there'll be this very thick flat plate here, which we will bend to the shape of the car, which will turn the car over and we'll bend it exactly to this profile, and then put holes in it so that we can bolt on that wing to it. So now it's nice and steady. On the back piece, we've got a bracket in there that I can attach it to, and also we can attach it on the front to make it sturdy. So in fact what would happen is this wing will go on this side, and the wing on the other side, this one here, will come here, so the profiles will be the same. Probably the holes might not meet up, we might have to elongate them, but for the €26 and the gas and the wire and a bit of time from me, it's worth doing, because we've got a lot of work to do to these. There's a lot of lead loading to do, a lot of shaping, a bit of filling here and there. So if we can make it, if we can put it on a stand, and we don't have to, two of us don't have to hold it all the time, because it's very wobbly. You can see here, look, it's very flexible, and we're going to damage it if we keep doing it. So that's the plan. We've still got quite a bit of work to do. So I'll show you as I make this up and how it's going to work, hopefully. This is where I've got to so far. So I've got the uprights in it now. Pretty steady. I've got to just finish up some welding on the front and back one. These two are done, these two main ones. Finish that one up, weld it, the one on the back. And then what I'll do then is I'll make a bracket to come from here across onto here to stop this, so this will be solid, and then the same here on this hook on the back here, so it's nice and solid. And that, when you're actually working on that with your foot, you can see it. I can always put a few more stays in it if I need to. It should be finished in another hour or so. That'll do the job. Yeah, I mean, what, 3-4 hours work and €25 in materials. You can't go wrong, can you, really? So we've made this, it's kind of like a buck. It's more of a workstation, if you like, but we wanted to get it the right shape, so we've fitted this against the inner wings to get the shape right, and now we're off. So obviously this side will go on here, and the other side will go on. There's a few anomalies, but we'll fix one up first, and then we'll do the other. So we'll put it up here. And it fits really. Is that thing going to be in the way? And that always does that, doesn't it? Yeah. Oh, my back. And it fits pretty well. I think it'll keep the shape right. Because we've got a lead load, we've got shape and lead load, and then a little bit of skim of filler, and then the DA on them. But the problem is it's so wobbly, it's very hard, especially when you're lead loading and using the lead file. They're just so flimsy, aren't they? Yeah. We thought this, it's taken me about, I don't know, 4 hours maybe to make it. So, and then we've got these brackets here. There's a little nut there, have you?
Yeah, I think it's...
Cheers. So the idea of these brackets here is that this will go in this position, and then when on this side it comes across onto that position. The only bad thing is because the stores are not open, I couldn't find any more 11 head nuts, 11mm head nuts. I've got 10s. I have to use 2 spanners, which is a pain, but there you go. Covered everything.
Do you have one more here?
Yeah. Right. So once they're all timed up, you can see it's really stiff. And basically, when you've got your foot on it, when you're rasping, should be good. So you can see he's put lead in here now. You remember it was all rough before. I'll put a picture up of the old one, and he's going to lead load it up there, so it looks nice. That's nice and flat. And then here, it's pretty good on this side now. But remember the other one was quite rough. There's a few places. This is factory welds. So, and again here you can see that's cleaned up, and inside the other one. So they fit on nice now, don't they? So you can see all that weld's cleaned in there. I hope you can see that. Can I just try that one? And you can see when he pops it on, you can see it fits nicely up into the corner. You see, and there's the screw holes there. Sorry, it's a bit dirty. So was it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pieces? But you can see how nice that fits. There you go. That's the frame made up completely. Fits really nice. We're very pleased with that. Very easy to work now. Work with it's absolutely solid. To work with a file and everything, because there's quite a lot of lead load in it there. That's got to be repaired there. There's a repair section here. So do one at a time, and then we'll turn it around, and hopefully those cross braces there and there will turn around the other way, hopefully.